But Palace can rise to the big occasion, as they showed when they scored 3 goals against league leaders Wolverhampton in November.
Marvellous header. Jim Cannon, the scorer. Henry Houghton. Oh, even Vince there. Jones, yes! He well telegraphed his clearance. This is Hinshelwood. Oh, yes, it's in!
Indeed, though you lost that match, we must say 4-3. But you should have won it, actually, I thought. What about Burnley? I mentioned they beat Liverpool in midweek. They played very well at Liverpool the week before. They beat Tottenham in the Milk Cup.
Yeah, obviously it's going to be a very difficult game for us. I think over the past couple of months they've improved like no end. People look at them, they say they're second bottom of the second division, and we're, I think, about 6th bottom, so we're not much better off. But I think the position belies itself a little bit to both teams. I think we're far better than the position suggests, and hopefully it should be a good game.
But it is a crucial game for Palace, really, because, as you say, you are near the bottom. I mean, you've got to fight.
Well, obviously it's crucial in this day and age with the way football's going through the bad times. Obviously the club need the money. The players want to progress to the next round anyway. It's nice for the fans if we can carry on. Obviously your position in the league, if you can keep a nice cup run going, then it takes a little bit of pressure off your position in the league, and it keeps everybody happy at the club.
You say, you know, the bad times in football at the moment, say, compared to when you first went to Palace. I mean, does it affect a professional footballer?
Yes and no. I mean, it's the ups and downs. Football's like that. I mean, one minute you're up, as we were a few years ago when we were top of the first division for a short period, and then next minute you're back down to the depths of the second division. I think you just got to take the game as it is.
Because a lot of people, I think they look at footballers on a Saturday and they shout abuse at them, but I mean, you have mortgages and families just like anyone else.
Yeah,
you worry, presumably.
People tend to forget that, I mean, it's our life, it's a job for us. I mean, although people put you in a superstar bracket, as you say, we've still got families, we've still got mortgages, and basically that's our job. And although it's not a 9-to-5 job, it's still a job of work.
Now, would you think of a forecast for Saturday?
As long as we're on the right side of 1 goal, I'll be quite happy.
And you'll be looking to score one?
Yeah, it's not often, but I'll be happy to get one. Yeah.
On the brighter side, there's cause for celebration for Palace fans on Saturday. The man they call Mr. Crystal Palace plays his 500th league game for the club against Birmingham City. Here's Jim Cannon, who's been a loyal servant to the club for 15 years. This is how he marked his debut in 1973.
It's with Rodgers again, the delicate little chip this time, and Cannon! Oh, Cannon got it! Well, and he deserves it. Most certainly he deserves it. He's played superbly in his first league game in defence. He had his...
On Saturday at Birmingham, 13 years on from that goal on his debut, Jim Cannon will pull on a Palace shirt for the 500th time in a league game. As he reflects on the past, when 7 years ago a young Palace side topped the First Division, he says they were just too young to sustain everyone's expectations as the team of the 80s. And as the dream shattered, a succession of managers and players came and went. But through it all, Jim Cannon remained loyal and always professional.
People say to me, why haven't you moved? And my answer is, well, the managers keep moving, so every time a new manager comes in, it's like a new club, because they've all got new ideas, new ways of doing things, and it's quite interesting.
These days, 500 league games at one club is a rare distinction, but the family man from Scotland settled down quickly and wouldn't change a thing. He fancies management eventually, but not at Palace, and as for the current team's First Division chances...
We're a good little team, we're nothing special. If we could get 2 or 3 more players in, we would have a good chance of promotion. But obviously, you could not compare the team today with the team that got promotion in 1979.
Stances. Then the winners, Palace, were promoted. Now the pressures and the issues form a stark contrast.
For Palace captain Jim Cannon, those heady days near the top of the First Division seem an age away. Headlines boom out their sorry story of decline, and with his contract up for renewal after tonight's match, he knows just what relegation could mean.
Well, obviously, the way the finances are at, not just at this club, but every club, if we go down the Third Division, then obviously they can't afford to pay the wages that probably a lot of us are on. So in that way, I suppose we're all playing for the future.
Does that add to the pressure on you?
Yes, maybe a little bit, but I mean, when you're actually playing the game, I mean, that doesn't come into it. I mean, you're not running about thinking, oh, if we don't win this, we maybe sort of on the dole next week. No, but I mean, maybe before the game, it's in your mind, but when you're actually playing, no.
Jim, Crystal Palace were called the team of the 80s. How much does that come back to haunt you?
Well, I mean, everybody that phones you up, especially reporters and that, well, you got this game tonight and what happened to the team of the 80s. I mean, we never said that. I mean, that was the media. I mean, they put that on us. I mean, it was them that labelled us it. No, we never at any time said it. I mean, I suppose the only thing, we started believing it. And I think once you believe things like that, you're in trouble, which in the past 4 years we've showed that
The secret of Manoi, a blend of natural tropical oils